What story do you want them to tell? Real estate business or nah? Take the hit no matter what your company does. If you make a mistake, product or service, take the hit. I'm working with a couple of clients. One wants a barn dominium, which is pretty cool. But this other one, there was an issue where they put in their application fee. It was for a rental, a lease, and they got approved. The next day they go to move in. They can't because there's a squatter in the house, right? So I contact the company, have to, negotiate and fight on their behalf to get their application fee back. They tell me no, those application fees go to a third party. And remember, when you're leasing or renting, every adult has to pay an application fee. So I said, so these families are out here having to pay more application fees over something that's not their fault when y'all can refund them the $98. And so that was a 2-month battle, but they got their $98 back. But here's the thing, $98 is $98, especially in these times. And they needed to move in quickly. They had the movers, they had everything set and they couldn't move in. So it's not just $98 that cost them. They had other fees, other things that cost them as well, having to rent things. And so not only that, if they didn't get approved for the next place tomorrow, then they have to go apply somewhere else. So it's like, I understand that goes to a third party, but y'all can file insurance. And I told her that. I said, ma'am, you're a big company. You can claim that on your insurance. You can file that and give the family their money back. Also, I had another one where this was not a real estate business where I had to negotiate on someone's behalf. The lady showed up on time for her appointment, but the lady that was offering her service was late. So she's sitting there waiting, and she has to leave and go back to work. And the lady says, well, your money's non-refundable. She said, why? You were late, says the customer. You were late 45 minutes. I understand, but it's non-refundable. So I had to call and, negotiate and say, hey, you were late. Is this the story that you want people to tell about your business? Basically, what are the reviews you want when people leave? I've only had one. Oh, and then that lady, she ended up getting upset and giving us the money back because I wouldn't budge. But you were 45 minutes late. At least say, hey, it is non-refundable, but if you come back another time, I won't charge you as much, or you'll get it, just something, just attitude is not refundable. Then she tried to go all racial with it. This why black people can't have nothing because it was a black owner, I suppose. I'm like, sir, this don't have nothing to do with race. I'm black. What are you talking about? Well, see, this black people, how we do each other in business, and was going off. But that money was back in my client's Cash App the next day. I've only had one issue. I've been online for 3 years selling my clothing line, my books, my albums. And I've only had one issue out of 3 years. And it wasn't a customer issue. It was a product issue. I have my hoodies. They're different colors, but this one was blue and was supposed to have white finish it on it. Duh. But the customer got blue with black finish it. You can't see that. The customer's posting it, all happy about it. And I look at the post and I'm like, wait a minute, that's not how that's supposed to look. So I take the hit for that and I talk to my vendors. I look at the customers